Hello and welcome to Cloud Expert Solutions, your favorite cloud learning channel. And welcome back to the AWS Certification Bootcamp. In this module, we will talk about Amazon Macie. In the age of S3 data lakes and massive storage volumes, how do you actually know what sensitive data you are holding on to? Amazon Macie is a fully managed data security service that uses machine learning and pattern matching to help you discover and protect sensitive data in your Amazon S3. Understanding this service is vital for security, compliance, and responsible data governance in machine learning. Let's jump in. Now let's review the roadmap for today's session. As usual, we will start by reviewing what problems Amazon Macie resolves. Then we will review a high-level overview of Amazon Macie, followed by how Amazon Macie works. We will also familiarize ourselves with the use cases of Amazon Macie. Then we will review an Amazon Macie real-life implementation architecture. And as always, we will finish up with a quick summary and key takeaways for your certification preparation. On behalf of the Cloud Expert Solutions team, I would like to thank you for joining us and selecting this bootcamp. And I promise this section is going to add a lot of value to your AWS certification preparation. So what problem we are solving here? It's the data blind spot. We dump petabytes of data into Amazon S3, could be logs, documents, you know what. And we often lose track of what is inside that. Is there a spreadsheet with 5,000 credit card numbers sitting in a publicly accessible bucket? That's a massive security and compliance risk. Storing sensitive data in insecure buckets is a major compliance and security risk. Manual auditing petabytes of data just does not scale. That is where Amazon Macie comes in. Amazon Macie resolves this by automatically discovering sensitive data. It uses machine learning to find, classify, and report on sensitive information in your S3 environment. At its core, Amazon Macie is a data security and privacy service powered by machine learning. Amazon Macie is a fully managed service and identifies the sensitive data using pattern matching. Since it's a fully managed service, you don't need to think about infrastructure management, high availability, or even fault tolerance. Its purpose is to continuously assess your S3 environment for any potential risk. AWS has already trained Macie to recognize PII data like names, address, credit card numbers, SSN numbers for United States, and health data using built-in classifiers. However, if you need to create any custom identifier, then you can also create that to find unique data types which is relevant to your business. And when it finds something risky, it generates detailed findings and seamlessly integrates with AWS Security Hub for centralized alerting. Now let's review how Amazon Macie works. If you are reviewing this module as part of AWS Certified AI Practitioner Bootcamp, then you can skip only this slide. However, we will take only 90 seconds and this 90 seconds can be very valuable for you. To start with, you first log in into AWS Management Console and activate Amazon Macie with a single click, and Macie immediately starts building a full inventory of your S3 buckets and evaluates their security controls like encryption status and public access setting. You can also configure deep inspection jobs that run specific inspection to deeply analyze file which can have sensitive data. And we have already discussed multiple times, Amazon Macie uses machine learning and pattern matching to identify sensitive informations like PII data, PHI data, or any financial data. For these certifications, please remember Amazon Macie uses machine learning capability to identify sensitive informations and it finds using pattern matching. This is a very critical phrase for your AWS certification. And once a finding is generated, let's assume there is a PII data or PHI data found in bucket maybe XYZ, then the alert is pushed to Security Hub or Event Bridge, which will allow you to take immediate action, like you could have locked down that buckets or any other proactive measures that is applicable for your environment. Here is a screen print to illustrate the Macie findings, and this is the outcome of a Macie sensitive data discovery job that runs on a test dataset which contains about 7,500 Excel files with infused sensitive data, and Amazon Macie generated a finding for each sensitive file it analyzed. Now, without Amazon Macie, your security team may have to spend days, if not months, to analyze these individual findings manually. Now, let's review Amazon Macie use cases. I believe by this time you have realized the use cases where Amazon Macie can be a game changer. But let me list down all the critical ones in one slide for your AWS certification. For compliance, it helps ensure you meet regulations like GDPR or HIPAA, and this is regarding how sensitive data is stored and accessed in your environment. For general security, it's a lifesaver for identifying those accidentally publicly accessible buckets which contain sensitive data. For the AI/ML practitioner or associate certification, Macie is essential for data governance. It helps audit your data lakes to confirm data access policies are followed before the data is used for training sensitive models. Macie also helps you identify and prioritizing which S3 bucket requires the most immediate security attention. Now let's review a solution to gain comprehensive and organization-wide visibility into which types of sensitive data are present in your S3 storage and where the data is located and how much it is present. The step 1 is you need to enable Amazon Macie in your account. If you have more than one AWS account and if AWS organization is enabled, then you can also enable Macie in additional member accounts using your AWS organization. You can also set your account as the delegated Macie administrator account using your AWS organization. And once we'll go to AWS Management Console, we'll review the activation process. Once you activate, Macie will automatically start discovering the sensitive data in your S3 bucket. Once detected, it will push the discovery result into another one S3 bucket of your choice, and this is your step 1 in the process where you discovered any sensitive data. After that, you can configure Amazon Athena and Athena table to query the data stored in Amazon S3 and identify the results using SQL syntax. This could be your step 2 in the process. Once you have done this, after that you can think to link this data set with Amazon QuickSight to visualize the result. And this is the last step or step 3 in your process. From this visualization, we can identify which buckets or account in our organization contain the most sensitive data and where you need to perform action or where you need to pay our attention more. Now let's go back to AWS Management Console and let's review Macie in action. Back to my AWS Management Console. First, let me take you to S3 bucket where we have some test data. I'll go to S3. I have multiple buckets available in this account. I'll go to AWS Terraform script library that was for one of our previous demo. I'll go inside that, and here you can see we have some personal data. Inside that personal data, we have some files where we have a bunch of PII data. Now let's go back to Amazon Macie, let's activate and let's try to find out if Macie can help us. But before doing that, I'll make this bucket public. For that, I'll go to the bucket. From the permissions tab, here we have the block public access. I'm going to edit and I'll remove all block public access. I'll save a change. I'll confirm this update by typing confirm. Now our bucket is public. To access Amazon Macie, I'll type Macie from the service search option. The first service in the service search option, I'll open in a new tab. To activate Amazon Macie, you can click on Get Started. There is a 30-day free trial. Now let's click this. To enable Amazon Macie, here is the role that Amazon Macie requires, and here is the delegated administrator. We talked about delegated administrator during the theory section. If you have AWS organization, you can use this, but for our demo, we do not have AWS organization. For this demo, we will concentrate on enabling Macie. So we will enable Macie. Now Macie is activated, and as soon as the Macie is activated, it started working. You can see the automated discovery process is already started. It is loading the chart, what is sensitive, what is not sensitive, it is reviewing that. We have one more step. It is saying to show data sensitivity statistics, we need to enable automated sensitive data discovery. Now let's enable this. I'll click enable, and it is saying enable automatic for new accounts. So enable. Now we have enabled Macie. Now let's go to findings. Here is the dashboard where the automated discovery process started. The analysis process completed successfully. It is saying we have 4 buckets. Let's review. Yes, it has detected correctly. Then we have publicly accessible, only 1 bucket. That means 25% of the bucket is publicly accessible. In our S3 bucket, we have 1 bucket. This bucket is publicly accessible, rest all not. It is saying that not publicly accessible 3 and publicly 1. Here we have an encryption summary. We have 3 buckets which has default encryption or encryption with SAC S3, and 1 bucket where we have SAC KMS encryption. In terms of sharing, 1 bucket which is shared outside. That means this is the public bucket, and not shared 3 buckets. If you want to review the bucket, you can click on the hyperlink. Now let's click the hyperlink. This is the bucket name where we have SAC KMS enabled, and these are all bucket attributes. Now let's go to findings by buckets and let's see what Amazon Macie has discovered for us. Currently, it has not discovered anything. It has done only the basic analysis. Now let's do one thing. We'll go to Get Started, and we are going to create a job to analyze the bucket. Let's create a job. I'll click yes. The first option, we have to choose S3 bucket. Either you can select a specific bucket or you can go with a specific bucket criteria. Now, if you choose specific bucket criteria, there you have the option to select a particular bucket or a shared access or not, or even the account ID. However, we want to perform this for all the buckets. That is why we are not going to add any filter criteria. We'll click next. The next is bucket criteria. I'll click again next. When the job will be scheduled. For this demo, I am going to create one-time job. However, if you have an organizational requirement where you need to automate that process, you can schedule the job and you can select the frequency as either daily, weekly, monthly, which is applicable for you. I will select one-time job. From the additional settings, you can configure object criteria. That means what to be included and what to be excluded. We are not going to select anything. We'll click next. Next is the manage data identifier. What data identifier you want to select. And here is a list. Australia tax file number, AWS credential, Brazil CPF number, Canada driving license, Canada passport number, Canada social security number, all different types. I am going to select everything. Now let's click next. This is the custom data identifier we discussed. If you need to identify any custom data pattern, we don't have. I'll click next. Now here select allow list. We want to allow everything. Click next. Enter general settings. Here you have to provide a job name. I'll provide the name as CS Macie Demo. I'll click next. Next is review and create. Here are all the things, and here you can see an estimate about how much dollar you need, and it is saying me if I'll run this job, I'll spend 34 cents. If you are sensitive about cost, you can stop right here. I'll go ahead and I'll submit. We are back to our job dashboard and it says that you haven't configured a repository of your sensitive data discovery result. We are fine with that and it is active, it is running. Let's allow the job to be completed. After that we can review what it has detected for us. Since the job ran for last 5 minutes, now let's go to findings by buckets and let's see if we have any observation. I'll click by bucket. Here it has detected my bucket name S3 Terraform script library and total findings are 83. Now let's click on the bucket hyperlink. We have 83 high severity finding, no medium, no low. Now let's click 83. And here is a similar dashboard that what you have seen during the theory lecture. So this is the list of findings it has. You can see the severity is high. Finding type, this is financial data. And where the data is, it is under the Terraform bucket, personal data, e-commerce, JSON. And that personal data is inside the JSON file. Like that way, it is detecting all the financial data. Now let's click on this hyperlink, the finding type. Here is the overview about the finding, that means severity, region, account ID, the resource name, the total count of sensitive data under this category. And what are these? These are credit card number. Since credit card number is a financial information, it has identified the credit card number and it has says that it has 8 credit card numbers in my datasets. You can create your test dataset and you can go ahead and explore this result. But for me, now it's time to clean up because I don't want to keep this job running. I'll go ahead, I'll select this job and I am going to pause this job. Okay, the job has been paused successfully. I'll click this job. From the action, I can cancel, I can resume, I can copy to new. Let's cancel. I'll click yes. Now it is cancelled. Our job is successfully cancelled now. Now let's go ahead and disable Macie. For that, from left hand side, I'll go to settings. Here you have either you can suspend or disable. I'll click disable. I'll type disable to confirm and disable. Now my account back to the previous state. If I'll click Amazon Macie, it will say get started. That means it will say to activate Macie. We came towards conclusion of this module and here are some certification tips based on the bootcamp you are selecting. For AWS Solution Architect Associate Certification, please focus on Macie discovering PII or PHI data in Amazon S3 and it can identify publicly accessible buckets or which bucket is public. We discussed about integration of Amazon Security Hub for any centralized alert. And if you are following this module as part of your AI Practitioner or ML Associate certification, then Macie is critical for data governance in data lakes. And the exam might test you how Macie ensures only sanitized and compliant data is used for training models. And you also need to know how to automate remediation when sensitive data is found, perhaps using either Lambda or Amazon Event Bridge. We already discussed one architecture diagram in our real life, but there are multiple other ways and we are going to cover all these architecture diagram towards the end of this bootcamp. That wraps up this module. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AWS exam preparation courses and cloud certification bootcamps. Got questions or feedback? Drop them in the comment. We love to hear from you. Thanks for learning with us at Cloud Expert Solutions. You are now one step closer to crushing your exam. See you in the next module.